We are assuming that you've seen our video on saving and loading charts and that you have charts saved to your hard drive. We currently have the 46xG Navionics Gold chart loaded, and if in Navigation Planner here we go to View and select folio boxes, we'll see the area covered by the chart, which is in fact quite extensive. It's designated by these red folio boxes here that go from Northern Europe, around here past Western Europe, out to the Azores and into the Mediterranean as far as Corsica. Let's have a look at the various ways in which we can examine the chart. If we go to Chart here, there are three main tools you can select: Zoom in, Zoom out and Drag. Drag is particularly useful, and it's also possible to zoom in and out using the mouse wheel. If we deselect Drag, we can actually select an area to look at, like that. And it's possible to zoom right in on an area and see it in great detail. A very useful tool. Navionics charts are vector charts, and as such are built up from layers of different information, and the text is generated digitally. So for example, if we look at this word Gosport and we zoom in, we find that the word remains roughly the same size, whatever magnification we're using. This is opposed to a raster chart, which is simply a photograph of a paper chart where the text gets larger or smaller depending on the magnification that you're using. The other point about vector charts is because they're made of layers, more information becomes visible as you zoom in to a greater depth. So we see more and more detail appearing here. And this all helps to make the chart much easier to use. If in Navigation Planner we go to Chart Properties here, we can see some basic layers here that we can switch on and off as we require them. For us, the most useful one is Depth Areas and Contours. If we click on Details, we can see here that the default safety contour value is 1 meter. If we change that to 3 meters, say, click OK, click Apply, you will see an immediate change on the chart here. Let's have a look now at sonar charts. We go to Chart, Open Chart, and load sonar charts. We'll have a quick look at the area off the south of the Isle of Wight. As you can see here, there's a large amount of depth information, which is very useful to fishermen. But let's mark a point here. So having studied the chart, let's say for example, you'll plan to fish in a hole here. We put a mark, let's call it fish 1. There. And now if we go back to our navigation chart, we will see that the mark is there. Very useful for marking your favourite fishing and diving points.